Are you still stuck at six figures? It's not because you're lazy or bad at business or missing some kind of magic funnel. In the next 6 minutes, I'm going to show you how to scale your business from six figures to seven without killing yourself. I'm going to walk you through a mind-blowing mind shift from my new book, How to Make the Impossible Easy, and show you exactly how to get past what's blocking you from scaling your business. I'm Keith Ellis, best-selling author and the quickest wins coach. I work with bootstrap founders like you who are already at six figures and want to boost their revenue by at least 50% during the next 90 days without burning down their life to do it. Here's the cheat code that makes it all work. The thing that's actually blocking you from scaling your six-figure business to seven figures is that your goals are way too realistic. You keep setting goals that you know you can reach, maybe with a little extra effort, a little extra time, and maybe with a bit of a stretch, but still well within your comfort zone. After all, that feels reasonable. Unfortunately, it also guarantees that you're going to stay pretty much where you are. You see, when you stick to realistic goals, you don't have the advantage of thinking about goals that seem unrealistic. Goals that seem so far beyond your capabilities, they feel impossible. Why would you waste time if you think it's impossible? Before I answer that, let me explain what I mean by impossible. I'm not talking about goals that violate the laws of physics, like being in two places at the same time or traveling faster than the speed of light, or the Browns winning the Super Bowl. I'm talking about what you think is impossible between your ears, something that you believe is impossible for you, something that is simply beyond your capabilities. That's where the magic happens. When you want something so much that you're willing to commit to it, even though you believe it's impossible for you, your brain will find a whole new gear that you never realized you had. You never knew you had that extra gear because you never bothered to think about the impossible. But once you commit to something you believe to be so far beyond your capabilities you think it's impossible, then your brain says, wow, this guy's serious. I better get with the program. And suddenly your human intelligence begins to do what it does best, what it's programmed to do by your DNA. It figures out how to give you what you want. Speaking of intelligence, these days everybody's talking about AI, right? Everybody's telling you how to prompt AI to get the best results. But guess where that process begins? It begins with your own brain. It begins with prompting your own brain to give you what you want. I call this prompt engineering for human intelligence. The principle is simple. If you want to get the most out of AI, you first have to learn how to get the most out of your own brain. And the master prompt for your brain, the one that makes everything else possible, is your commitment. Whatever you're truly committed to, you can make happen, even if you sincerely believe it's impossible. Think of it this way. When you believe that something is impossible, you believe it's beyond your capabilities, right? But when you commit to it anyway, even though you think it's beyond your capabilities, your brain starts thinking, hey, what if I add to my capabilities? That's the cheat code for how to achieve the impossible. Add to your capabilities until the impossible becomes possible. Duh! So what's blocking you from scaling to seven figures is that you're aiming too low. You're aiming to do essentially what you've been doing all along. Maybe you'll work a little harder, maybe put in a few more hours, but that's only going to take you so far. To make the leap to the next level, to the seven-figure level, you have to take your thinking to the seven-figure level, because the thinking that has gotten you to six figures can't get you to seven. What got you here can't get you there. That is the secret of achieving the impossible. You have to commit to something so far beyond your capabilities that you have to create a new map for yourself because the old map won't work. If this interests you, then tune in to the next video as soon as I post it here so you can learn how to make the impossible easy. Meanwhile, subscribe to this channel so you'll know when that new video hits. And if you want to scale your business by at least 50% within the next 90 days, I offer a free Quickest Wins coaching session, a one-on-one coaching session with just you and me to help you identify the quickest wins for your business so you can begin to accelerate your results immediately. If that sounds useful, hit the link in the description below and grab a spot on my calendar. Bring me the problems that are holding you back, and I'll help you break free. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.